News continues this morning. The Old Globe Theater. Right. Is performing in the world premiere of Play On. It takes place tonight here at the Old Globe Theater. It's a musical. It's a little William Shakespeare. It's a little Duke Ellington. It's a little dancing. It's a whole lot of fun. And again, world premiere takes place tonight, and then again tomorrow, general public can come out. Sheldon Epps, the director and creator of this program, tell me about Play On.
It's a jazz version of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night, using the songs of Duke Ellington. And we have a great cast and great songs, and it's a real fun time.
Yeah. This takes place, back in the 40s?
Yeah, 1940s Harlem.
Harlem,
right.
Back when, it was a jumping place.
That's right. The height of the swing era, and there was a lot of magic in the air, and this is the magical kingdom of Harlem.
Yeah, Duke Ellington, a big part of that music scene, and his music. What songs from the Duke are we going to see in the performance?
Oh, you get Don't Get Around Much Anymore, Take the A Train, Drop Me Off in Harlem, Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing, Solitude.
Doo-wop, yeah.
You got it.
Maybe we could talk to some of the actors and actresses who are actually in the play. Maybe they'll perform for us a little later on. Can you twist their arm?
It's kind of early, but
I know
I'll try.
It is. How long have you been in production here, getting this thing together?
Well, we rehearsed for about 4 weeks, and we've been in previews for a week, and we have a big gala tonight, which is a fundraiser for the theater, and the official opening is tomorrow night.
Ah, the official. This is the world premiere. You have big plans for this? Take it out somewhere?
Well, we hope so,
yeah.
But we try not to think too much about that right now. We just want to get it right for the Old Globe and be ready for the opening tomorrow night.
Great facility. You've done other performances down here, have you not?
Yeah, I did Private Lives last season, and Hedda Gabler and Blues in the Night, another musical about 2 years ago. So
I was reading through the press release. We've got one gentleman who actually played Cab Calloway in one of the movies.
Right, Larry Marshall,
yeah.
Who actually we might, if we're lucky, see a little later.
A little later on this morning?
Yeah.
He's back down getting costumed up. And check out the costumes and the set here. Tell me a little about this set.
It's inspired by the work of Romare Bearden, who was a very good friend of Duke Ellington's and a wonderful collagist and painter and all of that. And that's Andre de Shields up there and Yvette Casson, two of our principal characters in the show.
Oh, yeah. They look like they're getting a case of happy feet. Might be dancing any minute now here, huh?
I know. We might have trouble stopping them from performing, actually.
We'll let them warm up a little bit. Maybe when we come back, we'll actually see a chunk of the musical, the world premiere, Play On, taking place here at the Old Globe Theater, where you see a lot of great work, man. So check it out. Stay with us as the KUSI Morning News continues, and we'll come back in a little bit for a performance. And Mr. Sheldon Epps, so far, looks good.
Good. And you're going to dance too, right?
Well, you'll have to teach me a couple steps, but sure, I'll throw a little soft shoe at you.
Remedial tap for you.
KUSI. Keep watching. Keep watching.
Yeah, he is getting busy right now.
Hey, there you go.
Happy feet. Unfortunately, they're not rhythmic, right?
Hey, well, you know.
Thank you,
All right,
Russ.
thanks, Russ. The time is now.
I'll fill in.
Hey, you know the stuff.
I'll wear those shoes. Fill in where Fred usually takes you. You know, KUSI is the San Diego UPN affiliate, and I have a preview tonight of the upcoming fall lineup. 4 new comedies, 1 new drama are due out this fall, starting this Monday, 8:30 p.m. Right off the bat, it's Malcolm and Eddie. Malcolm Jamal Warner plays an aspiring sports announcer with a tow truck driver as a roommate, Eddie, his roommate. Here, Eddie tries to find lyrics to the old Sanford & Son TV show, and he's singing right along. You'll have to tune in to hear exactly what it's all about. Tuesday at 8:30 p.m., you've got another show. This one looks good. Homeboys from Outer Space. This is about a pair of 23rd century slackers who roam the universe in search of fun. What else? And, I'll tell you what else. Women. The one-name comedians Flex and Mel Jackson star here. Good Behavior will be on at 8 p.m. on Thursdays with a familiar face, Sherman Hemsley. He plays a newly paroled con artist who turns the life of his college professor son upside down. Then it's followed by Sparks at 8:30 with Robin Givens, starring in this comedy about life at an inner-city Los Angeles walk-in law firm. And I think Sam Spatel's working there now. And we'll have a, that was a joke. I'll have to wait till September for this one. This looks good. September 7th, the only new drama on UPM for The Burning Zone. That's Saturdays at 7 p.m. Team of scientists battle the littlest villains, viruses that threaten domestic health and welfare. This week, there's a series of events taking place to strengthen the families in our community. It's sponsored by Partners in Learning. Events like this one tonight, Crystal Pier. It's a Crystal Pier movie on the beach. It brought families together for a picnic, a movie, some popcorn, a soda, and all for about $2.50. Families spent good time together and enjoyed the surfside viewing of E.T. Events still to come this week are a day at Belmont Park, pancake breakfast, and Sunday, a concert on the green at Kate Sessions Park, where I got married. Anyway, if you're celebrating a birthday today, you share your big day with Kenny Rogers. We believe in magic, too. Barona. Clarence Williams III, remember Link from the Mod Squad, 57 years old. Joe Strummer of The Clash, he's 44. With a name like Strummer, of course, he plays the guitar. And Jackie DeShannon, she is 52 years old. You know who Jackie DeShannon is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the old tune?
Oh, yeah.
The world, I won't go into it, needs now. I guess I can't stop myself. It's love, sweet love. And there you have it, a little love for me, Russ T, filling in for Fred Saxon.
What a guy.
How's that?
What a guy.
Thank you, Russ.
Thank you
fun.
very much.
Thank you.
Homeboys in outer space sounds
Oh.
like it might be
Gonna be
pretty
glued
funny.
to that TV set, I
I'll
can
be
tell
setting
that.
the VCR, that's right.
Eating on the beach sounds like fun, too.
Yeah, that was good.
Join in that one. Thanks.
Thank
See you. Well, next up, 85 years caring for the...
Bad fish. Was the tummy trouble worth all the rumbling? More coming up. He nails. He has the Brady sequel and more coming up in entertainment news.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. And from Hollywood's big screen to a Malibu courtroom, Robert Downey Jr. sheds the orange jumpsuit for pinstripes today. You will hear about that and his courthouse run-in with fellow actor Gary Busey.
And if your better half dreams of you looking like this, stay tuned for how you can harness their wildest fantasies in one saucy black and white photo of yourself.
KUSI News, brought to you by AirTouch Cellular.
Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer.
Hey boy, which way?
Say I'm driving down the road and boom, I get a flat. Well, since I have AirTouch cellular service, I just dial one easy number for 24-hour roadside assistance, and before you know it, help's on the way. You know, if my buddy Jack didn't own a tow truck, I'd probably never get to drive. Yo, Jack, no hands! You're an animal, Ricky!
AirTouch Cellular, an easy call to make.
Watching KUSI TV, Cable 9, Channel 51, San Diego's 24-hour news station.
On the next extra, mother-to-be Melanie Griffith and Antonio Banderas stranded in Spain. See how they...
Knows it's Friday.
Yes, I think
If we
he's
don't say
warming up
anything-
out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hear him
definitely.
singing in the shower.
Rusty Nails in for Fred Saxon tonight. Raring to go. You got the big scoop here.
On
That's
this Friday,
right. That
yeah.
is it. You know, some movies make you cry, some make you laugh, but one new movie is making people ill. It's the Brady Bunch sequel. Not for the reason you think the film I'm referring to is the Brady Bunch sequel. And here's the story of a Brady sequel that is making moviegoers leave the flick. It's because Greg starts kissing Marcia, and most people think that's enough to make them sick. A Brady sequel opens today. Bring your Dramamine. In other news, New Line Cinema will produce Lost in Space. The TV show of the mid-'60s will be adapted for a full-length film. Remember the Robinson family? Well, once again, they're going to wander planet to planet till they find their way home. Scheduled release is 2.5 light years. No, it's late 1997. While we're talking about being lost in space, Robert Downey Jr. comes to mind. Oh, yes, he was in court in Malibu today. The judge is so happy with Robert's progress in drug rehab that he's recommending security measures on Mr. Downey be less restrictive. Downey pleaded innocent to the most recent charges of drug possession and driving under the influence. The judge was in a good mood today, too. Prior to the Downey case, Judge Lawrence J. Mira dropped charges against Gary Busey. And as Busey was leaving the courtroom, he and Downey caught each other's eye, embraced, wished each other good luck, because they're both in some deep mess there. Another Downey Jr. news, Morton is planning to sue the tobacco industry. That's right, Morton Downey Jr. has lung cancer. He smoked cigarettes for 50 years. His lawyers say that Morton wants to stop young people from starting to smoke. The lawyers also said Mr. Downey is very angry at tobacco companies for not telling the truth about nicotine. But 50 years of smoking, and you never saw the Surgeon General's warning label right there on the side of every cigarette pack? It's hard to believe. One special girl is 6 today. My daughter Allie. Shelley Long is 47. Cheers to her. Rick Springfield is 47 today. From General Hospital, wish I had Jesse's girl. And Barbara Eden, I dream of Jeannie, 62 years old. How's that? And speaking of Jeannie, Larry Hagman, who played Major Tony Nelson on the series, received a new liver on this day in 1995. That's right. Also on this day, 1990, Pearl Bailey was laid to rest in Philadelphia. And August 23rd, 1960, Oscar Hammerstein was passed away. Hammerstein joined up with Richard Rodgers. The team of Rodgers and Hammerstein collaborated on many memorable musicals like Oklahoma, South Pacific, The King and I, etc., etc., etc. And that's entertainment. That kind of nails it right there. How's that?
And it's Allie's birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Allie.
6 years old.
You're going to do that et cetera line. We're talking shave the head, but
That's correct.
the Yul Brynner thing.
Well, Lou Diamond Phillips doesn't do that.
Well,
So,
and
either
he
way.
ain't no Yul Brynner either.
That's right.
Just filling in for Fred.
All right,
I'm
thank
outta
you.
here.
You did a nice job. We appreciate it, too.
Okay.
Thank you,
See you
Russ.
soon.
All right.
Photography boutiques and some of those shopping malls around the country making big business out of glamour photos.
You've seen those. But in Hollywood, there's a photographer who has taken the art of turning plain Janes into glamour gals to a brand new level. Janine Sherrill has more.
Before, after.
It's the drama.
Before,
That just got out of hand.
Andrea is asking if this fire was suspicious in origin, or was it just a small brush fire that got out of hand?
We're not certain at this time. We're just now beginning to get investigated.
Game tonight.
Yeah, nearly 100 kids took over Jack Murphy Stadium as part of around with the little Padres, and he joins us from the stadium now.
Hi, Russ.
I've been chasing the kids around the stadium. Actually, the energy level here had kind of a youthful spring to it because of all the kids here tonight. You know, baseball is a kid's sport, brings out the kids in all of us, but tonight the kids are actually brought to the game to do some work. That's right, it was all a part of this wacky weekend here where kids get to fill in where they're doing jobs that their kids do. I actually talked to some of the kids who had some odd jobs to do this evening. Kids got a chance to do some of the support jobs that make pro baseball what it is today. Groundskeepers, ushers, ball girls, program vendors, even public address announcer.
A little strange for them to go down on the field and to hear their voice coming back and standing in front of 30, 40,000 people, but they're having a lot of fun. It's a great experience for a young kid.
Nearly 100 kids participated tonight. Most kids were between the age of 6 and 16, except for one tough security guard.
Oh, okay, I give.
Stadium employees were also allowed to bring their own kids this evening.
I did the lines with my dad.
My dad worked down here, and that's how I got a job down here, too, so maybe he might pass on.
But who learned more, the pro or the rookie?
I threw a ball, and she was like, well, you might want to, snap your wrist a little bit harder or something. So it was kind of interesting.
Some positions here at the stadium did not qualify for a young assistant.
So they love to push the buttons, you see. I can't understand why they didn't give me a kid,
Exactly. We'll try to find you one, all right?
Well, that's all right.
Wouldn't you rather be pushing buttons in the elevator? Yeah, the guy needs help. Come on, Ashley.
No.
Come on, the guy needs help. Come on with me right now. There we have it. Now, most of these kids were selected because they're members of the Junior Padres or the Padres Scholars Program, and they're all going to be here again tomorrow. Sunday is usually Kids' Day, and they've just kind of built on the theme and let them come to work. And again, they've been selected at random, so if you want to get involved, maybe next year you can come on down here and lay out the lines or something like that. And don't be surprised if you're at the game tomorrow with the Padres that you might hear the PA announcer announce that
Coming to the plate now is number 19, Tony Gwynn.
it could happen. I'm Rusty Nails live at the Murph, and back to you guys at the studio.
Hey, we're surprised that you didn't give a kid your job tonight.
Well, come here, kid. Come here, want to be an announcer on TV?
Hey, where did you get that Padres jacket?
Oh, that's another story. This Padres jacket, it's kind of a throwback, the old throwback jackets and hats and stuff like that available at the gift shop. Come on down. Get ready for a World Series. Oh, man, we're excited down here.
And baseball really brings out the kid in our Rusty Nails. Thanks, Russ, reporting live from the stadium.
You're welcome.
Okay. Up next on the news.
Thank
Thank you so much. Thank you. Go let yourself be free. Let's go back, let's go back, let's go back.
You'll see we have